गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन एंड वेलकम बैक टू दी लाइव सेशन। और ये आज लास्ट वोकैबलरी सेशन है इस सीरीज में, जो कि हमारे 10 वोकैबलरी सेशन के थे। और जिन लोगों ने भी ज्वाइन किया, थैंक यू वेरी मच एंड होप यू enjoyed इट एंड ऑल्सो लर्नड अ लॉट। सो इफ़ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चंस तो प्लीज़ कमेंट में डालते रहिए, और एक बार मुझे ज़रूर ये बताइए whether I'm audible or not, my voice is coming properly or not, and my video is proper or not. Good afternoon, everyone. Please put on your names in the chat window. I can see who all have joined, and I'll start shortly, waiting for a few more students to join in. Yes, so let's start with the session today. और आज लास्ट सेशन है वोकैबलरी का, एंड नेक्स्ट वीक से, जस्ट टू रिमाइंड यू, आई एम स्टार्टिंग ग्रामर एरर्स, कॉमन ग्रामर एरर्स 50 विच पीपल ऑफन मेक, एंड हम उसको कैसे ठीक कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज दैट इज व्हाट इज रिक्वायर्ड व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट स्टूडेंट्स जो कि बोर्ड अपियर करने वाले हैं, या फिर सीयूईटी का एग्जाम देने वाले हैं, या फिर कोई और एंट्रेंस एग्जाम दे रहे हैं, बिकॉज इन ग्रामर एरर्स की वजह से दे आर नॉट एबल टू स्कोर वेल. So welcome back again and hope most of you have joined in. Let's just start with the session. So just for the last time, I'm telling you that this is the chemistry, the way I ask you to do, and my students are benefiting out of it, because इससे आप वर्ड्स याद रख सकते हैं एंड ऑल्सो यू आर एबल टू यूज इट प्रॉपरली. तो इसके अंदर एक टैबुलर फॉर्म में आप अपना डेट डालते हैं. टाइम की इंपॉर्टेंस यहाँ पर नहीं है. वर्ड डालते हैं, जो नया वर्ड मैं आपको सिखा रही हूँ या आप कहीं और से सीखते हैं, उसका मीनिंग डालेंगे, एंड एवरीथिंग हैज टू बी इन इंग्लिश, नो हिंदी. फिर उसका सेंटेंस डालेंगे, सिनोनिम डालेंगे, एंटोनिम डालेंगे, और उसको शेयर करेंगे लोगों के साथ. दिस इज हाउ यू विल बी एबल टू लर्न new words. I am learning because of this, many new words my students are learning, and so you will be also able to learn it. Please follow this ताकि आप इसको सीख सकें. Yes, so आज का पहला हम क्विज करेंगे डेफिनेटली, जो कि लास्ट सेशन पे बेस्ड है. आई होप एवरीबडी हैव डन दिस क्विज. सो पहला क्विज आज का है: मोस्ट ऑफ द कंट्रीज मिडिल क्लास स्नीयर एट हर डैश मैनर and tacky personal style. In which manner it can be? Haughty, adherent, barbarous, or derided, or deride, whatever. Yes, please answer me. So the answer for the same is haughty. Yes, wherein there is excessive pride or arrogance in the way you treat people, that is haughty, right? Good. Next quiz for the day is: it risks being widely dashed to and by its own people. Haughty, adherent, barbarous, and derided. Yes, so second quiz for the day. Everyone. So the answer is derided. Why barbarous? Barbarous cannot be the answer for the same. To speak of or treat with contempt or ridicule. It risks being widely derided to and by its own people. Okay? Next quiz. They make the difference between a decent society and a dash one. Haughty, adherent, barbarous, and callous. It is very clear. Decent society and a dash one. Difference. The answer is going to be barbarous, right? Uncivilized, brutal. So they make the difference between a decent society and a brutal one. Yes. Next quiz. If they turn their backs, They are condemned as indifferent and dash. Again, very clear. Haughty, adherent, barbarous, and callous. What's the answer? Indifferent and callous, right? If they turn their backs, they are condemned as indifferent and callous. Callous is something which we learned last time, जिसका मतलब होता है कोई कंसर्न जो लोगों की तरफ, लोगों की फीलिंग्स की तरफ नहीं दिखाता, उसे callous बोलते हैं, right? So this is the next quiz. Yes. Now the next quiz is the brand has both enthusiastic and dash vehement critics. Haughty, adherent, barbarous, and callous. What is the answer? Everyone, please answer. आंसर करते जाइए और अपने लिए चेक करिए हाउ मेनी आर यू गेटिंग करेक्ट, बिकॉज ये क्विज, ये वोकैबुलरी वर्ड्स हम कर चुके हैं, और अगर आपको इसका यूसेज आता है दैट मीन्स यू आर ग्रोइंग ग्रेट इन योर वोकैबुलरी जर्नी. नेक्स्ट वीक से याद रखिएगा, सैटरडे को time I will confirm, and we will be having grammar errors, 50 grammar errors, which commonly people make during writing or speaking. So we'll be working on that. So the answer is adherent. The brand has both enthusiastic, adherent. Adherent means a supporter or follower, and vehement critics, right? तो दोनों है brand के पास. Okay. Now, once the quiz is over, let's move on to the new words, new vocabulary words for the day. How many of you are ready? Please comment with ready if you are ready for the new words. Yes, everyone. So, first word for the day is acrimonious. Acrimonious, sorry. So, acrimonious is an adjective, and it is used for to describe a nasty behavior or speech. When somebody talks bitter, when somebody is angry, so then we can say acrimonious, right? Now acrimonious ke kuch synonyms, let's see. Belligerent, bitter, petulant, rancorous, angry, censorious, churlish, crabby, cranky, indignant, irate, ireful, modern, peevish. Peevish we have done already, right? Sarcastic, spiteful, splentic, transient, and wrathful. So now you have so many words to describe nasty behavior or speech that you should not use nasty or angry, these words in your, communication. Rather use better words. And the antonym for the same would be obviously the one who is not nasty. So, which means happy, helping, kind, mild, nice, pleasant, kindly, peaceable, sympathetic, warm, sweet, gentle, loving, unbitter, tender, and caring. It can be warm hearted, it can be kind hearted, right? So these are the antonyms for acrimonious. Yes. So let's go on with some examples. Negotiations grew acrimonious and the two sides couldn't agree on a price. And as our political life grows more divided and acrimonious, so will our legal system. The second is a much smaller matter regarding an acrimonious election involving a few hundred voters. And the sentence you have to give, I'll be asking for sentences, so please comment with the sentences. आप acrimonious से एक एक sentence chat window में, the people on Zoom that they can also send it, and the people on YouTube can also send it. He has an acrimonious behavior. Okay, yes, this can be. So acrimonious is the first word for the day. Let's move on to the second word, and the second word is aplomb. B is silent here and it is called as aplomb. This is a noun and it is used for self-confidence, assurance, especially when there's a need of it, when there's a difficult situation, how you behave. So if you're composed, you are tranquil, you are at serene, then we can use aplomb there, right? B is silent here, aplomb. So synonyms for the same are composure, sang-froid, calmness, equanimity, tranquility, coolness, self-possession, collectedness, serenity, equilibrium, confidence, placidity. Placidity, we have done it. Poise, assurance, countenance, and self assurance. So, these are the synonyms of aplomb. Let's move on to the antonyms of the same. Agitation, जो confident behave नहीं करेगा, anxious behave करेगा, that is the antonym. Concern, perturbation, anxiety, apprehension, uneasiness, solicitude, disquiet, worry, discomposure, alarm, anxiousness, nervousness, apprehensiveness, excitability, disturbance, and excitableness. So, aplomb. Aplomb is self-confidence and assurance, wherein antonym would be where we cannot be self-confident. That is the time we will use antonyms of the same. Let's go on to the examples of aplomb. Meanwhile, you can write one sentence of aplomb in chat window. Despite the heartache James must be feeling, he is still dancing with aplomb. Okay. The striker making his debut put the spot kick away with aplomb. Everything else the press could throw at her was batted back with aplomb. Right? Yes, your sentences waiting for them in the chat window. The writer published his book with aplomb. Very nice. So, should we move to the third sentence of the day? Sorry, third word for the day. Yes. Guys, this is the last vocabulary session for this particular time, as if new announcement comes in. Next week we will be having grammar errors, 50 grammar errors, और जिसने वो ठीक कर लिए ना, I can assure you कि काफी हद तक your exams and your entrances will be better. So make sure you are attending it, making your friends attend them. आपके दोस्तों को सबको attend करने बोलिए, क्योंकि grammar errors are some जिसकी वजह से everybody is losing on marks. So अगर आपको पूरी ग्रामर नहीं भी आती और आपने ये ग्रामर एरर्स भी ठीक कर लिए तो इट्स मोर देन सफिशिएंट. नेक्स्ट वर्ड फॉर द डे इज अब्ज. अब्ज, अब्जू या अब्ज, अब्जू. So meaning would be, it is a verb, meaning would be to give up, abandon, or reject. So when we reject something, we can call it abju. Now synonyms would be renounce, withdraw, retract, deny, contradict, abandon, recant, relinquish, refute, forswear, repeal, repudiate, forsake, spurn, disown, gainsay, disclaim, revoke, controvert, and negate. These are the synonyms for abjure. Now, antonym would be to accept something, to affirm something, to admit something. So that will be the antonym for the same. So let's see some antonyms of abjure. Maintain, admit, adhere, acknowledge, affirm, declare, assert, claim, content, proclaim, profess. Now, this is one word which I have seen in many of the exams. So, profess is something which is very important. Defend, support, accept, endorse, confirm, adopt, uphold, embrace, and vouch. Right? So these are the antonyms for abjure. Abjure means abandon or reject, and antonym will be to accept. Now, examples are: we must make up our minds to abjure that principle, whatever consequent difficulties or embarrassments arises. Okay. We abjure any need to adapt ourselves to changing world conditions. They abjure the reprocessing option. So abjure, one sentence with abjure, everyone in the comment window or chat window. Zoom people, yes. After the class, Zoom candidates, we will be having a small QA on this. So you don't need to leave once the session is over. Abjure. So this is the third word for the day. So 3 words till we have done. New vocabulary words. Last year entrances, different entrances में ये words जरूर आए हैं. Acrimonious, aplomb, and abjure. Fourth word for the day is again a very good word. Last year it came in CLAT paper, CDS paper, and also in CUET paper. So the word is condign. Condign. It is an adjective and it is used when there is a fitting or deserving. It can be a response, it can be anything, right? So synonyms for the same would be competent, deserved, due, fair, just, justified, merited, rightful, warranted, legitimate, legitimate. Warranted is 2 times, so just avoid that. That's not a problem. Yes, requisite, lawful, apt, equitable, and applicable. Right? So condign. Don't use applicable word now, deserving word now. You will use condign. The antonym would be which is not deserving. So unfair, undue. They are the antonyms for condign. So let's just see the antonyms for the same. Unfair, undue, unwarranted, irrelevant, partial, unmerited, unreasonable, unjustifiable, incoherent, unequal, indefensible, unsuitable, arbitrary, irrelevant, inequitable, biased. He has got a biased behavior, right? He has got it biasedly. Unlawful, despotic. This is a word which has come in last exam. Despotic, inapt, inopposite, and illegitimate. So these are some antonyms for condign, right? So despotic and illegitimate is some few of them which has which came in last exam. Incoherent is something which we should know, right? Now some examples of condign: every employer should have condign English basic skill, specially written. I would change it to every candidate should have. Everyone should have. I will change it to everyone. Yes, everyone should have condign English basic skills, specially written. The public approved the condign punishment. A month later, condign civilian behavior is less easy to judge. So condign, yeah, one sentence with condign in chat window, everyone. Yes, he condigned the award. Okay. Okay. ठीक है, done. So next word, 4 words till now. Let's just revise it, which are acrimonious, aplomb, abjure, and condign. Last word for the day would be the day, and this series would be so 10 vocabulary sessions we had, approximately 50 to 60 main words we did. With that, lot of synonyms and antonyms we did. I had a lot of fun. Hope you also had it. And if you want for more such series, please comment with it. So last word for this season of vocabulary is beguile. It's beguile and it is a verb, which means when we have to charm or enchant someone in a negative manner, deceptive manner, to misguide someone, then that is called as beguile. For example, she had a beguile, she did the paper with beguile. So, wrong manner. She charmed it accordingly. So, synonyms for beguile would be, again, last year it came in SSC paper, it came in CUET also. Synonyms would be deceive, fool, trick, mislead, delude. Very good word, delude. It has been coming every time. Misguide, misinform, cozen, dupe. This is what we say, no? Dupe. You must have often been hearing dupe copy of Zara. So that's a duplicate copy, not any real one. Sting, cheat, bluff. Bluff Master is a film, right? Juggle, humbug, gull, con. Con is something who do cheat. So that is con. And hawks, again a cheater. So we call a cheater con and hawks also. And dupe for duplicate. So this is what beguile means: charming or enchanting in a deceptive, wrong manner, illegal manner. Antonym would be which is real, right? So undecisive, reveal, expose, uncover, unmask, show up, disclose, debunk, unveil, disabuse, delusion, uncloak, disenchant. So enchant can also be a synonym of it. So it is enchant. Example of the same are, she was cunning enough to beguile her classmate into doing the work for her. Very good. So you must be doing it, right? You are either beguiled or you beguile someone for doing their work. They were beguiled into thinking they had heard the whole story. He beguiled the audience with his smooth and seductive voice. You often beguile your parents. Yes, one sentence with beguile. So, 5 words we are done today, and they are acrimonious, aplomb, abjure, condign, and beguile. Very good words. Last year, many papers had these words, so please go with it. There may be a point that I will remove the vocabulary sessions from YouTube. So in case if you want to really learn it, do it now. उसके बाद ये नहीं available होने वाले. And yes, my one course is coming for vocabulary where we will be covering more than 500 vocabularies, and it is just costing 150. Recorded sessions they are, so you can join in if you want to get the details. Comment with it, and we will surely share the details with you. So now when the words are over, what is coming now? What is coming? Quiz. Definitely quiz के बिना तो हम end कर ही नहीं सकते अपना session. So the first quiz for the day is, she was dashed by the idea of reinventing herself each time she was uprooted. So the answer can be, you have to tell the right answer: abjure, acrimonious, beguiled, and condign. The answer can be, should I reveal the answer? Yes, so the answer is beguiled. She was beguiled by the idea of reinventing herself each time she was uprooted. So, second quiz for the day is, they proposed that nations should dash the use of force. Yes, a very basic question. Abjure, acrimonious, aplomb, and condign. The answer would be everyone. The answer is abjure. Abjure. They propose that nations should abjure the use of force. Third quiz for the day is after discussions which at stages were dash payments were made. Which at stages were answer acrimonious. After discussions which at stages were acrimonious, payments were made. Yes. Next quiz for the day. I think I could carry off navy and luminous yellow with very easy answer. Abjure, acrimonious, aplomb, or condign. What's the answer, everyone? Aplomb. Yes, I think I could carry off navy and luminous yellow with aplomb. So this was, is this the last quiz? So the quizzes are going to be over. Please respond fast. Dash punishments were rare when the criminal was a man of high social standing. Abjure, acrimonious, aplomb, and condign. Dash punishments. Condign punishments was rare when the criminal was a man of high social standing. So this was the quiz from my side and last vocabulary session. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Hope आपने भी enjoy किया होगा और इसको जल्दी जल्दी शेयर करिए ताकि आपके फ्रेंड्स भी ये vocabulary words नए सीख सकें because ये जल्दी ही YouTube से हटने वाला है. 10 vocabulary sessions it is available as a playlist. You can check out the playlist vocabulary with synonyms and antonyms. Please go through it. जल्दी ही ये यहाँ से हट जाएगा और there's a course of vocabulary in case you are looking forward to it and recorded sessions are just 199 rupee. You can join in and the vocabulary sessions will be given to you in PDF form also the recordings will be there. So if you're interested, please comment or connect with us on our numbers or chat window and we will definitely share it. So these are the details. That is it from my side. Hope you enjoyed it. Coming back on next Saturday, timings and details will share it with yet another new series, which is 50 common errors of grammar in English, which will definitely help you to be better in writing and speaking English. Bye bye. Take care, guys. We'll meet you on next Saturday.